Étienne Armand-Armato is the president of the Observatoire du Monde Numérique en Sciences Humaines. For the past 10 years, he has been analyzing the impact of video games on society. He examines things that we can't or no longer see.
During the last century, video games were simplistic and somewhat limited computer gadgets that were used as light entertainment at home or in amusement arcades.
This all changed in 1958, when an American researcher called William Higginbotham invented a tennis-like game on his oscilloscope. He invented it to entertain visitors during an open house at his nuclear research laboratory. Over the last 2 decades, video gaming has emerged as the form of entertainment that represents our generation. Over the years, games have become increasingly high-tech and easier to use. They are no longer limited to the amusement arcades. They are in our homes and on our television screens. Their characters have begun to look like us, and we embody them.
Ce dont on se rend compte.
It's clear that video games have generated the artificial world that we live in today. Since the early days of computing, games have been used in experiments to discover the power of machines, of computers.
This new technology exists in many forms: consoles, laptops, joysticks, touchscreens, 3D motion sensors. The video game industry frequently reports on our relationship with new products. The most significant part of the computing revolution occurred with the advent of the internet. It connected networks and opened the doors to a new world.
At the turn of the century, the internet and computer networks transformed video gaming. What changed? It gave people the opportunity to meet other players and to create a parallel universe.
The internet has enabled millions of people in video game networks to connect. Players share their adventures and journey together through a world that is becoming increasingly vast. This form of entertainment has evolved from playing electronic pinball machines in an amusement arcade to collective conquests in virtual worlds.
This digital Big Bang has revealed a multitude of universes, and this is the first time that people can experiment, live in groups, and play in real time in a universe that is simulated yet lifelike and credible, in a fantasy world, in universes that were previously unknown.
Zane is 25 years old. He is one of the most sought-after video game hackers in the world. Everyone knows who Zane is, yet he is invisible. In China, there are approximately 100,000 people doing his job. Zane and his team are known as gold farmers. Night and day, they make a living playing video games. Their job is to collect gold coins. This virtual currency is essential to progress in most video game networks. Once they have collected the gold coins, they sell them illegally to players around the world. The most popular video game network on the internet is called World of Warcraft, also known as WoW. This gaming network unites more than 10 million players worldwide each week. They are both male and female, and their average age is 25 years old. For all players, their avatar, their character in the virtual world, must be constantly evolving. Gold coins can increase their power and also their prestige among their brothers in arms.
To look for gold, we need to play. We play in the same way as other gamers. We extract materials from the video game virtual world. Sometimes it's worth a lot and we can get a good price. If I strike this monster, I will either get 1 coin or all of a sudden a super jackpot of 1,000 gold coins. So whenever I strike one, I think it's the monster, the super jackpot that we're all dreaming of. I keep on striking monsters and I pray that I will win lots of gold. When it happens, it makes me really happy. It consumes me. It's like gambling.
The Chinese authorities turn a blind eye to this prospering illegal business that has a turnover of more than $1 billion per year. The gold farmers themselves only receive a small portion of the money. They are the workers at the bottom of the supply chain. Their salary does not exceed $300 per month. They work 10 hours per day, 6 days out of 7. Their online avatars are the equivalent of virtual laborers. They are creating money that is very real.
Our job isn't fun. It's boring. All we do is strike monsters. Strike, strike, strike again and again.
Come on.